All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the End of Z tournament. I cannot remember for the life of me. I think this is the 26th World Tournament in the series, but welcome to the World Tournament from the End of Z. There have been some pretty simple rules for this tournament. I'll go over them once we undeafen in the Discord chat. This is the Season 3 tournament finale, so I hope you guys enjoy. Very, very excited to get this started. So let's go ahead and let's unmute, and we'll say hi to who's here with us today. What's up, fuckers?
That's my line.
I know. I stole it.
You stole it?
I stole it.
Stole the whole thing. Stole the whole thing.
Yep.
Stole the whole things.
The whole
Just the what's up.
diddly darn thing.
100% of that without crediting the original artist.
Yep.
I'm now Sads.
Good. All right. So, End of Z tournament. We have some pretty simple rules today. You are only allowed to enter Earthbound races, so Beastmen, humans, Saiyans, half Saiyans, Namekians, stuff like that. Things we've had on Earth in our past tournaments. You are not allowed to use awoken skills, and the majority of your skills must be general melee skills.
There was no key allowed.
That's not what I said.
Oh, well, then I was misinformed. Crap.
Or did you merely just misinform yourself?
So let's go over our contestants for today. We are starting off with Kallet, who is my OC. Oxali, who is Freya's. Taro, who belongs to Zan. Akron and Cabo, who are both Tomo's. Shuga, who is also Zan's. Roma, who is my OC. June, who is Freya's OC. Of course, Oob has showed up. Bouts, who is Crystal's OC. Serapha, who is Ruki's OC. I need to pull up my registration channel really quick. There you go. Shiva, who is J-Prod's OC. One of your textures is way too high quality. I can tell because it's taking forever for her to load when I open her up. The Champ, who is Leon's OC. Togarashi, who is also a J-Prod OC. Vesto, who is Yozara's. And Kira, who is Zero Logics. So we have 16 competitors today. We're going to go ahead and go over the roster really quick, or the lineup, and then we will get started with the tournament. I believe my display capture is on the wrong one. It is not. Okay, we're good. All right, so the matches will be as follows. Kallet versus Oob, Bouts versus Shuga, Cabo versus the Champ, Togarashi versus Akron, Oxali versus Vesto, Shiva versus Roma, June versus Serapha, and Kira versus Taro. And with that, we're going to start the tournament. I will be right back. I'm going to quickly close my door, and then we'll get started. All right, let's do this. So we'll start off with Kallet versus Oob.
I'll accept this mission. Leave it to me.
And the fight just stops midway through because Cal's going to go ahead and train Oob.
28th World Tournament. Okay, thank you, Rose. Are you going to be doing the GT tournaments? The one, no, probably not. It's the Canon power level tournaments. So we're only doing tournaments from the Canon. Yeah, I know we did Otherworld
Bojack.
Tournament and Bojack. You can suck my dick. Both those are canon.
And we also did Dragon Ball Super tournaments.
BS, because Super is canon. If there was a tournament in Daima, we wouldn't be doing it.
I just wanted you to say it first. Somebody clip that.
I gotta adjust the music. Oops.
Oh god, how could he beating up a young child like that?
Damn, Khaled is just going in for it.
Well, I'm definitely screwed. It's under the impression
Oh,
it's gonna be
Khaled
just
said a
me.
slur. Don't talk bad about my family, says Oob.
No key supers or ults on my character, so I am screwed.
Yeah, I said only the really basic key attacks, and a majority of your skills need to be. Damn, he finally lands
That
it
one.
after all those tournaments, and he gets blocked.
That one's basic.
The Rasengan, it's a little ball of energy, yeah.
With
not-
the instant transmission.
Yeah. It's not like some crazy over the top. Pretty much all of us have skills like that. It's a very basic technique.
Oh my god, he eviscerated that young child.
I mean, Oob came back for a second there.
Khaled saw an opportunity to beat up a child and took it violently.
Yes. All right, Oob is defeated. Khaled moves forward. The next match is Bouts versus Shuga.
Boy. There's no Zan in this VC, so we can't.
Yeah, he got called into work apparently because he hates
Oh, that
us.
sucks. Which means I'm gonna have to put that towards rooting for Bouts. Got the decency to be here for under an hour for work.
Greetings.
Steel yourself! The fight has only just begun!
Bouts showed up to get his photo taken, and then shaved his beard the day after.
And then lied and said he used the Dragon Balls to become younger. If Bounce loses, it's because his face was so itchy it distracted him.
Oh, it's pretty even so far.
Charge? Blast, dang.
He really wanted to do that.
Did I forget to mention we are? I did. I did forget to mention this. We are applying ring out rules today. It hasn't happened
Makes
yet.
sense.
I just dead ass forgot about it. We are applying ring out rules today. So remember, if your stamina is broken and you are thrown out of the ring, you get 3 chances, and after that, you are done. It does not count if it's the same stamina break in a row. It has to be 3 different stamina breaks in which you end up outside of the arena. I think only 2 contestants in tournament history have ever actually lost to ring out, so I can't see that becoming an issue, but they're really having fun with those key blasts. They're gonna run out of time if they don't pick this shit up.
Sugar's baiting with Key Blast to get her to try and get Bouts in, and then he's spamming that only Piccolo move.
He doesn't have the range for it.
I wonder if that's his only super he has.
It's not.
Okay, so he's just not using it.
He's just insistent on grabbing.
God. These AI suck.
What did you put for Rouse's AI?
I don't remember.
Into the counter skill.
Ooh, that was a good counter.
I don't know, but whatever you gave him, they're both stalling.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Ooh. Why?
Oh dear. Oh.
He also, I like how
Tries to do the counter and he's like, ah, whatever.
even though he broke his stamina, he still almost pulled off the ultimate because Bouts was in the middle of charging a heavy strike. Alright, Bouts loses, Shuga moves forward.
Damn. Oh well.
It's because his face was too itchy post shaving.
That's why he was too
distraction.
That's why he was too afraid to get close to him.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna get hit in the jaw one time, and it's gonna slightly relieve the irritation, and then that's gonna magnify it more. So he wants to scratch his face more.
Greetings.
Alright, the next match is Cabo versus the Champ.
I'll give you some real training.
I don't know if Cabo can do this. He's the world champion. Everybody got real quiet all of a sudden.
Well, I'm full of the anxiety right now.
I'm working on Awoken skill mod, so I don't want my mouse and keyboard clicking exactly all the time.
Champ is huge,
Here's the
yeah.
thing. Okay.
Well, he hit the first one.
Hit him again!
Ooh. Hit with the aftershock.
It still wasn't enough to balance them out. Cabo, please! Break his stamina, man!
He's like, what if I just keep circling?
Like I said, I don't have any key blast supers equipped on him.
He's gonna get... Yeah. That's one.
God,
Well, it's not
I
going to
think
be
this
gonna
is
matter.
how the champ always wins.
Is he gonna get his stamina back
Yeah, that's
soon
over.
enough to get out of that?
No, it's over.
Oh, why did
I
Yeah.
don't know why he charged.
AI moment.
I don't know why you gave him charge. Alright, Cabo loses. The Champ moves forward. The next match is Togarashi versus Akron. What is this Broly-sized behemoth? That's the Champ. He's the world champion.
Isn't he Super 13 size?
I think he is Super 13 size. yeah.
Greetings.
Pretty sure he's built on Super 13 too. All right, here we go. With the multiple arms. Damn.
Gotta charge midway through the battle just to be sure. Oh hell yeah, Sandbug.
I want this on record. Starting now, if this bug happens, I'm disqualifying your character.
Peak.
That is so obnoxious. Damn,
Look, Chad is playing Battlefront 2.
I see that.
I hear a helicopter close to the arena.
Togurashi's arms.
They brought the blimp too close.
It's the champ's blimp.
He's able to fly, waving his arms around so quickly.
It's the champ's blimp. They've come to celebrate his victory. I think the worst thing with this sound bug is it stacks. So if you do ever plays the sound again, it plays the sound again on top of each other.
Yeah.
Acheron wins, Togurashi loses.
And the helicopter won't go away. The blimp won't go away. They had to make it move.
Togurashi broke all 6 wrists and is trying to use his hands as flails.
Oh.
Oxali versus Vesto is next.
He saw it happen in his comic book where a guy can copy everybody's fighting
Greetings.
style perfectly. And had to fight off against a guy who swung a hammer.
Oxali fighting now is oddly fitting considering what I'm working on at the moment, but yeah. Hopefully the AI doesn't badger the fight. I haven't changed anything from it besides Awokens from the Tournament of Power, so...
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm pretty sure I don't have the Festival AI installed right now. I'm trying to see if just not using it helps with the freezing thing.
Fair.
Plus, I figure this is a
try
pretty
my very
simplistic tournament, so it doesn't really matter if we have it or not. Damn.
Wait, is Vesto using Oob's voice?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she is. That's definitely a festival move.
It's a firebender.
She likes that attack, Jesus. And it is legal because I made sure of it. It's just right on the very limit because it's a very strong attack.
Yeah, I made sure to test them all this time. I actually put in the work to look at every single character.
It's a very flashy move for how little damage it actually ended up doing. Oh, she's got to do it again for style. We got to rub it in.
Just for the canon finish. Oxali wins, Vesto loses, and the next match is Shiva versus Roma.
Let's see how that plays out.
Greetings.
Here I go!
Why are these fights going by so
Super Baby
quickly?
Thomas 2s.
Because some of these characters are just faster than others. It's not that they deal more damage, it's that they deal damage faster.
Yeah. I saw the text for Super Baby Totoma 2 pop up over the Goku, and I was about to say, Super Baby Totoma 2 is about to crash away into the tournament.
Exactly. Showing up 5 years early. I don't know how special that was, but
I think the AI has bugged, maybe.
not.
Oh no, she just froze for a moment.
I say she's recovering, so she's not bugged.
Just had like a lapse in judgment.
Roma. Roma.
She got out of it at least. Yeah, that was actually kind of cool how the meteor crash did flip out of the evasive.
Seriously? Ooh, that hurts. Alright, Roma loses, Shiva moves forward. The next match is June versus Serapha. It's not a card cast OC debut if they don't get their shit rocked.
Wouldn't be an AI tournament without the AI doing stupid things.
Come on, let's go!
Teeny.
I'm gonna
Itty
explode
bitty.
with all this power!
Teeny tiny. Ittle whittle. Gremlin.
She got
Little
the size
goober.
advantage.
Funny enough, she actually does. I was looking at it, and sometimes the attacks will actually miss because she's just so small.
I can't believe this little fuck is the GT protagonist.
The GT timeline is screwed.
The GT timeline is
for the win.
screwed. Damn, Serapha saw that small child and was like, you know what? Foot.
I'm not ready for parenthood. Get that child away from me.
At least she's fast. Oh, but she's not doing a lot of damage.
And Ruki was worried because they gave her a skill for a low-level Dragon Ball character. Instead of not worrying about the fact that June is like 4 inches tall.
Get out of here!
Oh, she got a buff.
she has got skills. I'm not sure why she's not doing any of them.
Oh, there's a skill.
Guys,
One skill
stop
is the most useful
giving
one.
your OCs charge. I promise it will lose you these fights.
Well, so far the AI hasn't done any skills anyway, so...
Macron won his fight.
I think she's cooked.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, she held off again with that Neo Tri-Beam.
The AI did literally 2 skills and it picked the worst ones it could have
picked
done.
the
And not
worst
even in
ones, yeah.
range to hit with the ult.
Again, I don't know why you guys keep giving your tournament OCs charge. Stop doing that. I promise it's useless.
I forgot her moveset has 2 buffs built in because it's built over DBS Videl.
June loses. Serapha moves forward. The next fight is Kira versus Taro.
I think that's the only match that Serapha's going to win, though.
Yeah, June just wasn't doing damage with her combos. I think that was another issue.
He's going to probably ride that high for the rest of the day, though.
Well, beating up a child
No, not just beating up a child, beating up a Freya OC.
that wasn't balanced at all.
Yeah.
Beating up a Freya OC.
Like, I'm pretty sure I just gave her Van's default stuff and then just went, oh, well, hello.
All right, final match of the first round. Kira versus Taro.
I'll try my very best. Oh.
No, you won't.
So, Cardcast, while this next match goes on, tell us, what comes after this tournament? What happens after?
Nothing. We start
Yes,
season
it-
4.
Yeah, this is the
And
series
what
finale.
does season 4 contain?
Could have gone for the fun rhyme, but that's whatever. Season 4 is we're just gonna go back to the basic tournament stuff for season 4. So, you know, basic tournament stuff. We'll probably do a Battle of Gods. I think that could be pretty fun. A couple of the tournaments we did during this series, I would very much like to do more of, especially like the Cell games, the Universe 6 tournament was really good. Just stuff like that. Damn! That timing was great.
I really wanted you to say, what's in store for season 4?
Yeah, that's what I really wanted you to say.
Now we're working off that counter.
I also want to experiment a little more with themed tournaments. Oh, into the counter move. Kira loses, Tara moves forward. And that is the end of round 1.
Don't worry, Taro's a bit camera shy.
Don't
Hide
look
in
at
his
me.
face.
All right, so these are the pairings for the second round. We have Calip versus Shuga, Akron versus the Champ, Oxali versus Shiva, and Serapha versus Taro. But one of the ideas I've been playing around with in my head is I've definitely talked about doing a tournament where you can only enter characters that are aesthetically inspired by and use skills and stuff inspired by
Greetings.
other anime.
Oh, well, I won't be able to enter that one at all. Just say you want to exclude me, Cardcast. Jeez.
You can either. All right, Tomo. I hate you, and I don't. No, I'm kidding. I can't say that because I know you take it seriously. I love you, Tomo.
So, for the first theme tournament, have you ever heard of an anime called
I'll
Card
accept this
Captor
mission.
Sakura?
Leave it to me.
Enter your Yu-Gi-Oh OCs. Your god demands it.
No one has
So
made
basically, they need
a hair
spiky
like
hair
that.
or a nice coat.
All right.
Just enter a character who's
Second
racist.
match begins. I already know what OC I'm gonna enter for that tournament. By the way, I'm
I'll
gonna.
just enter a character. I'll just enter a character who's racist and say he's based off of whatever the guy's name is. I forget.
It needs to be an anime, Rookie. A Japanese animation based on a manga. Does that help you? Does reading the Wikipedia definition of anime help?
Wait, well, then would you count Dragon Ball Super as anime?
No,
since
so
didn't have a manga?
it can't be. I think it can't be Akira Toriyama. It can't be an Akira Toriyama property. I think that's gonna be one of the rules.
So no.
No Sandland,
okay,
no Blue
so-
Dragon,
Yeah.
Well, no.
No Dr. Slump. Yeah.
Blue Dragon, yes, because
no Dragon
Toriyama
Quest.
only did the art for that. He's not the owner of the IP.
I'm just gonna say anything that Toriyama was involved in.
Okay, then yeah, no Dragon Quest, no Blue Dragon,
Yeah.
no Dr. Slump, no Dragon Ball.
No Sandland. No whatever that superhero one he made for a little bit was. Khaled
No,
is
something
not
like
treating
that,
his
something
nephew
like
with much respect right now. Oh, the grab!
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball.
No Rookie.
He flew straight into that.
Not going to be taking inspiration from.
Is Khaled gonna fumble?
Yes.
No.
Fumble, fumble, fumble. Oh,
The burst dash is kind of like the move that will always land. All right, Shuga is out. Khaled moves forward. The next match is the champ versus Akron. No, I'm gonna make one of my Naruto OCs.
He's gonna grab all the Shinobi Strikers assets.
Maybe.
I mean, actually, that would be a good idea to do that for an Naruto one.
I highly
I
recommend
mean-
just making an OC from one of those properties. Like just do that. Like you can if you want to make a Dragon Ball guy that's inspired by Gintama or something like that. Like I guess that's fine. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the people who just make their other anime OCs in this game and enter them for the tournament. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm doing.
I'll have to think of something unique then.
Do my Sonic OCs count?
Read
No.
it.
Sonic X.
Shut up. That's not based on a
Dragon
manga.
Quest. You know, fun.
I do have some JoJo OCs
Right,
I
but
could
it
try
is,
and make.
it is
God,
labeled as an
JoJo's.
anime. Maybe it's not based on the manga, but it is classified as an anime.
This is my Death Note OC.
Bob,
What is your name?
It's funny because Light and he being in Jump Force, so just an ordinary Cuban in this entire story of Jump Force.
he's gonna break the champ's spine for beating up his son.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This would give me the perfect reason to make my Hero Academia.
Oh
inspired
yeah,
OC.
that could be fun.
Hero.
And you can use
I'm claiming that. I'm claiming my hero.
use Kaba
Oh,
or
no.
you can use the Kaba or Oop voices.
Oh. Okay, well, as
That
long as
one-
Akron doesn't... Yeah, okay.
It just lets the stamina regen.
It's just a
Hey,
free
Champ
reset.
fights
He's gonna do it
early.
again. He's gonna do it again. Oh, no, okay.
Akron, come on.
Evasive.
Vanish.
Oh, or a super. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, nice.
He got it.
Only
He got
someone
it.
punishes
He got
him
it.
for it.
He got it. The champ is out. Acheron moves forward. The next match is Oxali versus Taro.
Vengeance for his child.
Okay, listen. I don't want to pick favorites, but it'd be really cool if our 4 main characters were the 4 finalists.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why?
Is it?
Oxali and
Well, I
Taro
don't
are both in different matches right now. If they both win their matches, then the last 4
Okay,
finalists
no,
will
I
be
was thinking-
our protagonists.
I was thinking the lineup was slightly longer. I was thinking there was another bracket before they could get to the final 4. So that means the next match is Cal.
It's about I agree with Crystal though. It's about time someone punished him for that fucking super.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
The champ. He kept using the Turles alt, and no one was
Oh,
punishing
yeah.
him for it.
And Acheron just actually using his brain and not moving, and letting his stamina
Yeah.
come back while he was using that ult.
He's like, you know what? I'm just going to sit right here, let you do your thing.
I'm a little worried for Oxali. I will be super honest with you.
This will probably be the last one I can watch before I have to go to work. So, win, Oxali.
Yeah, Rookie, you could do that. The fucking Baki OC that just has a shit like those like really gross muscle
Oh my
details.
God.
That would be an.
It's just a
an
shirtless
excuse
guy in a
to use-
speedo with a normal face and crazy muscle detail. That would be perfect.
I mean, that's a good excuse to use Soul's old body resource that she doesn't like anymore,
You could use those
any-
Funamashi models.
or any of the muscle builds that Keku has done.
Yeah, no, I'm worried for Oxali here.
Should we make that the next tournament then?
Why does the AI
anime
keep
inspired
looking for
tournament?
one attack?
It's how the AI does.
Is she broken?
And the AI's broke.
Hang on. Yeah, it's broken.
She's
All right.
just falling. Yeah. So,
Oh, baseball.
She gets her 2 resets. And before anybody asks, that no resets thing was only for the tournament of power because we had so many characters.
yeah. No, that's where it was not reasonable.
No, I'm totally gonna make my Naruto OC now. That sounds like such a fun idea.
So, if I'm doing my hero, Carcass is doing Naruto. Ruki wants to do Bleach.
Oh, Bleach could be a fun one. Yeah, Shiva's just too fast. That's why I'm worried Oxali might not get this one. Ooh, good. Good.
And stop flying into the floor.
Did you give her ults for this tournament?
No.
No, you're still on that meta? Still on that 0 alt meta?
It worked last time.
Gabriel's suggesting Jujutsu Kaisen. You should do that, definitely.
No, she just needs to do any of her super attacks.
There it is.
There you go.
There you go. You got Oxali going to the next one.
All right, Oxali moves on to the next match.
Oxali is also a bit camera shy.
Don't look at my face.
He's like hand. He's like hand. You can see this hand.
All right, and the next match is Serapha versus Taro.
This is where Ruki loses.
Greetings.
Sorry, Ruki. Oh, okay, but no, yeah, I gotta go now.
Alrighty, farewell.
Yeah.
Okay, take care.
I'll try my very best.
Where is she?
I'm gonna
Where is
explode
she?
with all this power.
All right, last match of the second round. She's got her excellent challenge hat. She's going to be so hard to beat. You know how much eggs she ate to be ready for this tournament?
She doesn't seem too very.
Well, she ate a lot of eggs for this tournament, so.
Gotta get that protein.
Is Taro about to... Is Taro about to flawless this fight? No, okay, there we go. And then she walked into the ultimate.
Revenge for
Very close.
not get. Oh my god.
Wow. Taro...
She got one hit in.
Taro is so tired of losing to that stupid bug that he's just washing all of his opponents. Oh man, should I learn to make a custom Ki Blast for my Naruto OC and its Shurikens?
Yes.
That would be cool, but I don't know.
Greetings.
You could probably copy the counter stuff that the UI Woken does, so you could probably have a ninjutsu technique, whatever it's called.
All right, so that was the end of the second round. Now we go into the semifinals. The semifinal matches are as follows: Khaled versus Akron, Oxali versus Taro.
Geek.
I'll accept this mission. Leave it to me.
He'll accept the mission, so let's leave it to him.
Yeah, Taro was not willing to let her breathe for a moment. Have the Ki Blast to be mini Rasen Shurikens. Probably not that. Oh no, I did it too. Ah! What did he just...
So you complaining?
Wait, what did Akron just do that got his stamina broken? I know Khaled did the burst dash, but what was Akron in the middle of doing that resulted in the stamina break?
No clue.
Was he blocking?
He might have been.
Have the brothers ever gotten to fight?
Not sure.
Did they fight during the 23rd?
I would lie, my memory does not work that well.
Ooh, that's a good combo.
Akron ended just short.
I don't know why Akron's burst dash just ended there.
Akron's like, I'll let you finish, but don't worry.
Alright, Akron...
Khaled, ruthless.
Yeah, Akron loses. Khaled moves on to the finals. The next match is Oxali versus Taro.
If wasn't the finals of the first one Taro and Khaled?
Dude, that'd be super cool if the last one ends up being them too. That'd be so neat.
The first and last canon tournaments ending the
exact
same way.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Greetings.
Made it to their first matches. Bro, they're both in the finals right now. Taro has to get past Oxali and then he can recreate his first ever tournament finale.
I'll try my very best.
All right, last match of the semifinals: Oxali versus Taro.
And they've both done really well.
Look at them sporting the same battle stance. That's cool.
I initially gave it to Oxali because I realized it was like a mirror to Goku's. So when I put them next to each other, it looked like they've got like inverted stances. Of course, now she's not like in the normal canon, so.
That's not where your opponent is. Ooh, that move hurts.
She landed it again.
Oh, I saw the. Oh, is it over? Damn.
Wow.
She just fucking
Three
spammed
times
that.
back to back.
And she wanted to win.
Actually, I was like, I'm sorry, but I wanted to be in the finals for once.
All right.
I mean, I would have been fine if she dipped out. I would have been fine if she tapped deck to let the, you know, a nice ending go through, but...
All right. The final match of the Season 3 tournament is going to be Khaled versus Oxali.
Greetings.
However, just for fun, this is our last one. I would like to have Akron versus
I'll
Taro
try
to
my
figure
very
out who our
best.
third place person is.
Now we're in the evening now.
This is our third place match. Taro versus Akron. Docky, we explained at the beginning of the stream that no one has awoken to this tournament. Ooh, I don't know if I've ever seen that move land. Oh, he's in trouble.
Is that him using the revive line?
Whoa.
That was dangerously close.
Taro's playing it on the line.
That's one for the ring out. Oh, he did it again! Akron cannot land that ultimate.
Combos? That's skill.
That's a combo. He like fires little key blasts.
Isn't it from...
This is it.
I don't know, is it... It's not Caulifla, is it? It's... One of the... Isn't it the new 18?
They're both one bad combo away from losing.
Oh.
I think Akron has this.
Yep, there it is.
Oh.
That was a very close match. All right, so Akron is our third place winner. And now we move on to our proper grand finale. We have Khaled versus Oxali.
Greetings. I'll accept this mission. Leave it to me.
All right, and here we go. Oh, he's frozen.
I'll end this.
Bad idea. That's not the ultimate I thought it was.
I go to leave off my dad to work, I come back and post match.
Can Khaled save this? Nope. Maybe? No. Maybe?
Oh. Oh, she's bugged.
Oh, is she bugged? Hang on, waiting for the...
She bugged with Khaled on like 1 health.
That's rough. That's so rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Look, Sally beat him down to the wire and then went, nah, don't want to finish this.
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
Suddenly all those years of telepathy have given me a migraine.
She's just busy watching like a film in her mind and she's like, I don't want to worry about the fight right now.
Never gonna land that. Ooh. Canceled the Kamehameha.
I didn't beat you into a grab. Why did the AI go back down into the beam?
Oh, she almost came into it. The stamina break is rough, though.
Almost.
That's gonna be
She's just
ring
going
out
down to the ground.
1. Oh, he hit the walkway. That's not a ring out. No, that's a ring out 1. He's like, lady, I backed away for a reason. Fuck off.
He's like, no, I want distance. Distance and charging. It's always
Use
funny
your
watching
evasive
matches like this,
dingus.
because like Oxali could do any super attack and pretty much guarantee a win, but she's just like, nah, I want my fists to win.
At any point, if she tries to land that kick super, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh. There it is.
Close. Very close.
Very close.
If the AI didn't back out of combos because it wanted to do a particular one, she would have won that one.
Oh yeah, no.
But the AI's like, no, I want this combo! This one's okay, but I want this one!
All right, folks, that's it. The winner of the 20... What did they say in chat? It was the 28th? Of the 28th
Not
World
the
Tournament?
21st.
Yeah, not the 21st, that's for certain. Long way from there. The winner of the 28th World Tournament is Khaled. I did it, guys. I won one other tournament. I did it.
Rigged.
Didn't you
Rigged.
win the first one as well?
Rigged.
The very first one, yeah. And then ever since then, I've lost, like, super early rounds.
So you won the first and you've won the last. That
Yes.
feels oddly fitting.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for showing up. Before we call it for the night, there is one last thing I want to do. We did this last season at the end, during that season finale. I'd very much like to do it for this season finale as well.
He's gay.
We are gonna go over all of the entries that we've had over the course of the season. So if you'll give me just a moment to not organize these, but just get them all together. Who is it trying to replace? It's trying to replace a few of these for some reason. Alright, give me just a moment to... I am going to organize these real quick. I'm just going to apply numbers to them so they're in the right order. Oh, I got confused. I was looking at Oxali, and Oxali only has 8 portraits. And I was really confused why. I forgot that she wasn't in the Destroyer tournament.
Yeah.
Also, Totoma's only in 3 tournaments. That's kind of funny. And then Akron, right? Is that all of them? Okay. Alright. We're going to go through all of our Season 3 participants now. So let's do that. I need to change that display capture to be... that one? Okay. All right. So, we're going to go, like I said, we're going to go through every single participant. I will not be able to tell you who had who. I didn't keep a record of that. But, let's go through it. So we have Icon, Akron throughout all of the tournaments with his majestic, beautiful beard. Arondino, Athes, Bouts, Camula. I'm so sad that I deleted this X2M. I'm going to have to remake it. Shozame, Dairon, Daya, Drahi, Aki, Ellie, Eski, Feral, Flighty Yellow, Flute, Future Goma, also Future Goma, Hash, Harasa, Himi, Hura, Eyes, Impact, Indra, June, Cabo throughout all of his appearances, Khaled through all of his appearances. Very fun watching these characters grow up, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Kavia, Kodania, Kujira, Kira, Magenta. Oh, that's probably why it. That's probably the other portrait it didn't let me carry over was the Kira from this tournament. Magenta, Majin Du, Mao, Marsh, Master Tetsu, Maverick, Mei throughout all of her tournament appearances, Meko, Mizo, Momoku, Murder Falcon, Murder Fox, Murder Rabbit, Muzu, Nuclea, Otaro, Ushamp, Oxali through all of her tournament appearances. Perfect Cell was obviously there for that one. Piccolo Jr. through all of his tournament appearances. Power Red, Power 6. That's funny. Prince Pudioka, Quiche, Reizo, Roma, Romin, Saba, Serapha, Shioza, Shiva, Shizara, Shuga, Sokapa, Speedy Blue, Stockings, Straub, Takase, Taro through all of his tournament appearances. Probably undergoes the most change.
He gets
Tatoma.
tanned, untanned, retanned.
Oh god, the jump. Oh god, look at them. Oh, the quality. Tempa, the Champ, Thrash, Togarashi, Toka, Tada, Trench the Robot, Suri, Yukale, Ukasoi, Yukale, Undi through all of her tournament appearances, Oob, Vaveda, Vesto, Vilzu, Zaru, and I think Zulo is our last one. So thank you to everybody who has entered over the course of Season 3. I do think this was our longest season, just because we had to take a really long break to get the Tournament of Power working. But thank you all so much for showing up for the Canon Power Level tournaments. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we're going to take a small break in between this and Season 4. But we will make an announcement once Season 4 starts. So thank you all for showing up. Thank you guys for participating. I hope you all had fun. This was like probably my favorite series of tournaments so far, just because, like I said, getting to watch all of our characters grow up was really, really neat. And while I don't think we'll ever do one of these again, I sure hope I get to see some of these folks come back. So thank you guys for showing up, and have a good rest of your days.